Hi everyone, I'm Russ.
Mark,
This is a spirited endeavor.
Priming the Pump edition.
That's right.
Okay, so tonight, well, it's Kentucky Derby Day.
It is.
I know, right? So we're going to do some Kentucky whiskeys.
That's right. And you know, when you say Kentucky whiskeys, nothing screams Kentucky like chicken cock.
I know, right? So yeah, this is actually an older whiskey.
Yeah.
The brand Chicken Cock is pre-prohibition,
Yeah.
and it was actually kept underground during Prohibition. It was one of those, and then after Prohibition, they brought it back.
Underground chicken cock.
I know, right?
Who knew?
So this one actually goes back to 1856.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this is an old timey whiskey.
Yeah, it is.
I'm kind of wondering if the flavor profile has evolved over the course of a century.
I would be curious about that as well, if they're true to the original recipe, so to speak.
Yeah. So I'm really curious about this one.
Me too.
Now, I mean, obviously, you know, the name of this one brought out our, inner 14-year-olds.
Of course, and it still does.
It does, but I mean, this is a highly respected whiskey.
Yeah. No, I would agree with
And
that.
yeah, I'm really excited to try it.
Me too.
All right, let's get into it.
Awesome. Now this one was around 45% ABV?
45% ABV.
Okay.
Yep. And oh, here we go. One of the oldest bourbon brands in the U.S., Chicken Cock was established in 1856 in Paris, Bourbon County, Kentucky.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. 7 decades later, it was a staple of Prohibition area speakeasies. So so.
You know, having started with Scotch, and you know, everything's historic and so on and so forth. It's neat to hear a story like that and have something that has that kind of legacy to it.
Now I'm already getting some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's breezy out here, and I mean it's already wafting over.
Yes, I know. I'm already getting some of the.
Yay. Yeah. Now it is a pretty whiskey.
It really is.
Say. Very pretty whiskey.
Yeah, that's I want to say that it does not have. No, I mean it won't have any. It won't have any color added or anything, because I mean you can't be a bourbon and have color added.
Yep. Yay bourbon.
Yay.
No, that's pretty. Nice oils on it too. Nice color. Nice deep gold. Yeah, really nice looking whiskey. All right, I'm wanting to take a whiff of this one.
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay.
All right.
So, corn forward mash bill.
Very bourbony.
Bourbony.
Yeah, that is a bourbon.
Now, I will say it's not a delicate nose. I mean, I was catching whiffs of it from all the way over here, and it's definitely present.
Yeah, it's a little punchy, but I mean, there's nothing
Pleasant,
outside of the the bourbon mash bill, the flavor profile.
Yeah, you get what you would expect.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
it's typical.
But if the nose is that present, I'm kind of thinking maybe the palate's going to be kind of interesting on this one too.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this. So let's get into it.
Cheers.
Oh, so
Ooh.
that's lively.
That's got some barrel going on in there.
There's some barrel going on
Holy
there.
crap.
That's spicy, peppery, like a chili peppery.
Yeah. I get that oak real strong on this one though.
But you know what's interesting too is it's really spicy and everything, and then it just kind of falls off a cliff.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yep. I think as far as the bourbon itself is concerned, it's fairly subtle palate-wise. The oak is certainly present, and you definitely get some real nice spice with it. But I'm not getting quite as much of the typical bourbon notes that I'm looking for. Not getting a whole lot of caramel, not getting a whole lot of molasses or anything of that nature, really.
Yeah, I'm not really getting any of that fruit forward to this. I mean, this is just oak barrel. I mean, it's good. I'm getting the oak barrel. I'm getting vanilla, but I'm not getting a lot beyond that.
No, it's a little thin for me.
Yeah, it is kind of thin in the glass.
Yeah. It's tasty, but the problem is if this was my first bourbon, I'd have been like, okay, it's a nice bourbon. I've had a lot of bourbon,
Yeah.
so that's kind of the problem here.
Yeah, yeah. So when we start looking at the pecking order, yeah, this one kind of ranks low for me.
Same here. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I like the barrel impact. I like that little bit of spiciness. I just wish some of the typical bourbon notes were cranked up a little bit. They're there. They're just a little too subtle for my taste.
Yeah. Now I could see that if this, as old and as storied as it is, and if they haven't changed the mash bill and the techniques in order to create this whiskey, I could see where this would be something that would be appealing, kind of back in the day.
Sure. Oh, absolutely. I would think so. I would imagine flavors have changed significantly over the years
Yeah, for sure.
with what we're getting nowadays from a lot of the independents.
Yeah, this whiskey kind of gets in and gets it done. I
Yeah.
mean, it's it's not a high priced. I think it was $30 for
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottle. It's not. It's a bargain whiskey.
Sure.
Yeah, and it kind of presents like one.
I would agree with that. And I mean, it's finish wise, it's kind of done now. No lingering, no nothing. It's just kind of there, and then it's not bad though.
Yeah, yeah, it gets in, gets it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
2. I'm a 2 on this one.
I'm gonna go 2.5. But yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, this. We've had a lot of other bourbons that have just hit, that sweet spot,
Yeah.
for us, and with depth and complexity, and certainly a higher ABV brought that along. But I think a higher ABV probably wouldn't do this a lot of justice.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't know that this is really an ABV problem.
Yeah, because it's already pretty hot.
Yeah, and if you add ABV to that, I think you're just going to amp up the aspects that really don't need to be amped up.
Yeah, for sure.
But, well, very interesting whiskey, and it sure is a hell of a lot of fun to say.
Yeah, I know, right?
So thanks for tuning in to our review of Chicken Cock.
Yep, and we enjoyed presenting Chicken Cock to you.
Yes. Have a good night.
All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.